Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Lane. Today, I'm doing a realistic rebuild of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. If you didn't know, I do new rebuilds every Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern. Let's go check out the team. The Buccaneers are a 74 overall team, and their starting quarterback is Jameis Winston. 76 overall star development. He will be a free agent at the end of the year. We are not bringing him back. He is holding this team down big time. The starting running back, Barber, 77 overall. Backup running back, Ellington, 72 overall. The number one receiver, Mike Evans, 91 overall, superstar X Factor. He'll be here the rest of the way. Number two receiver, Chris Godwin, 81 overall, star development. They also have Perriman, 72 overall. Not a big fan of his, though. Starting tight end, O.J. Howard, 84 overall, star development. The backup, Braid, 79 overall. The starting right tackle, Dotson, 86 overall, star development. Right guard, Watford, 64 overall. Starting center, Jensen, 77 overall. The starting left guard is Marpet, 88 overall, star development. And the starting left tackle is Smith, 67 overall, normal development. So we have to work on the left tackle, the center, the right guard, definitely the quarterback, maybe a running back. But we're definitely set at tight end, receivers, right tackle eventually. But let's go check out the defense. The number one corner is Hargreaves. He's a 74 overall, not the best number one guy. Number two corner, Sean Murphy-Bunting, 72 overall, hidden development, 22 years old. 92 speed, 72 man, 75 zone, 64 play rec. Number three corner is Davis, 71 overall. Number four is Smith, 68 overall. But they did draft Dean, 68 overall, normal development, 24 years old. 94 speed, 69 man, 66 zone, 61 play rec. The starting right end is Sue, 85 overall. Starting defensive tackle is Vita Vey, 80 overall, star development. The starting left end is Golston, 70 overall, normal development. The starting strong safety is Stewart, 69 overall. The left outside linebacker is Barrett, 77 overall. Middle linebacker 1 is David, 90 overall, star development. Middle linebacker 2 is a newly drafted Devin White, 74 overall, hidden development, 21 years old. 92 speed, 84 tackles, 75 block shed, 82 hit power. The right outside linebacker is Nassib, 75 overall. And the starting free safety is Evans, 75 overall. So on defense, we really have to work on the strong safety and eventually a corner. I think Murphy-Bunting should step up and be our number one guy. But we're going to have to wait and see. Let's go to the midseason mark. At the midseason mark, we are in last place at 2-5. The Saints are 6-2, Panthers 5-2, and the Falcons 5-3. This is going to be a tough rebuild. This division is so good. Dotson is going to be a free agent, but he might retire after this year, so we're going to wait. Sue, same thing. I don't think I want to bring him back, and he might retire. Barrett is 26 years old, 77 overall, so he's definitely coming back. Let's go 4 years, 5-3, 2.06. Thank you. Barber, I'll bring back Jameis Winston. Goodbye, buddy. You know, 4 years, 3.1? That'll be fine. Winston, Nassib, I will bring back. Spence, I'll probably bring back 4.1. I don't know about that. Alrighty, we'll take it. Spence, right outside linebacker. We have Nassib. I don't know. I'm going to think about that one. Perriman, no. Allen, maybe, because we're probably going to lose Sue realistically. Let's actually go 2 years, 1.2, 530 for a signing bonus. That is fine. Ryan Smith, not worried about it. Bryce, no. Most of these other guys I don't want to bring back, so let's go to the playoffs. We obviously weren't going to make the playoffs, but how did we do? We went 5-10-1, so we'll have a good draft pick. The Saints 11-5, Panthers 10-6, and the Falcons 9-7. Take a look at the stats. Winston, about 4,000 yards, 27 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. What are you doing? Rushing, Barber 920 with 8 touchdowns, Ellington with 1, Jones with 1. Receiving, Evans over almost 1,100 yards, 7 touchdowns. Perriman 900 yards, 8 touchdowns. What? Godwin 650 with 3. O.J. Howard 532 with 4. Ellington with 2. Bray with 2. On defense, David 115 tackles, 104 for Devin White. I hope he has superstar development. 6.5 sacks for Sue, 5 for Barrett, 4.5 for Vita Vey, 2.5 for Spence. Interceptions, wow, okay. 2 for Stewart, Evans, Davis, and Bunting. 1 for Hargreaves, David, Smith, Nassib, and White. Are we going to have any safeties? No defensive touchdowns. Now, I imagine Dotson is going to retire, so we will need a right tackle. Brady with the MVP. No Buccaneers. Garoppolo at number 10. Coach of the year. We're not going to be up there. NFC Offensive Player of the Year. Defensive Player of the Year. We might have somebody. I guess not. Offensive Rookie of the Year. Kyler Murray. That makes sense. Now, Devin White. Thank you. Okay, he won Defensive Rookie of the Year. We also have Murphy-Bunting at number 4, which is awesome. The Buccaneers have a ton of potential. It's just being held down by Jameis Winston, in my opinion. He's just not a good quarterback. There's no other way to put it. He has 2 XP points. He'll be a 78. How exciting. 1 for Evans, 2 for Godwin, 2 for Perriman's not bad for a number 3 guy. What else do we have? Star development for Bunting, 5, so it'll be a 77. Superstar for Devin White with 6 XP, so it'll be an 80. What about Davis got 2? Dean didn't get any. Smith got 1. We still have some work to do. And Pierre Paul's back, who I do not want on this team, to be honest. But let's go find out who's going to win the Super Bowl. The Patriots beat the Rams 37-34. Let's look at the stats. Stidham, okay, so Brady retired. Goff, 227, 2 touchdowns. Gurley, 129 with a touchdown. White, 68 with 2. Henderson with a touchdown. Watson, 13 for 126 with a touchdown. Wow. Thomas, 3 for 69. Woods, 8 for 68. Touchdown for Gurley. 53 yards for Gordon. Touchdown for Cooper Kupp. Now, I think we're good to go in our own free agents. I'm just so glad Jameis Winston's gone. Okay, Dotson didn't retire, so I will bring him back for one more go. I'll do 4.8 for one more go. You really want to go to free agency? Not giving you 10-5. Noah Spence I will bring back as a backup. I want to get rid of Pierre Paul as soon as possible. Good. Ellington. Perriman, I don't like him, but he really didn't do that bad. I'll bring him back as a number 3, number 4 guy. I do want to look at our roster real quick. See if there's anywhere I can open up some money. I see 10.8 with David. Winston's going to be gone. Jensen. I'm going to actually cut Jensen right now. There's no reason for him to be on my team. A 76 overall, not really worried about that. Cameron Brate, same thing. I'm going to open up $6 million by getting rid of him. This is going to be basically a whole new rebuild. Golston, I'll keep, no, 4.75. I want to start making some moves in the offseason. So goodbye, so long. Hargreaves, I'll keep. David, I'll probably keep for now. Sure, you're Ryan, I'll keep, even though we don't need him. How much money is he making? No, I'm going to get rid of him. How old is he? 33, yeah. So long. Why? Why is he making that much money? All right, let's go to free agency. And now we have so much money. $65.56 million. Kareem Hunt is there. And guess what we need? We need a running back. Let's see. Let's go 6'5". Let's go 4.4, 54.3, 96 points. Good. And we need a corner. So this is going to work out perfectly. 100 points. That's not enough that I want to spend. 105. See, I want him on my team for sure. So I'm going to have to sweeten the deal a little bit more. 107. That'll be fine. Ngakwe's there. Don't think I'm going to make that big of a splash right now. Miles Jack, no. Eric Berry, not for 99 points. Don't need a receiver. Don't need Blake Martinez. I mean, Hargreaves is up to star development. So if we have Kendall Fuller, Hargreaves, and Bunting, we should be fine. I wouldn't mind Whitehair for 76 points. If I can get him for 2 years, yeah, I'll do 3. No, I won't do 3. Now that I think about it, I'm absolutely not going to do 3. Dotson, on the other hand, welcome back, buddy. I know you missed me. I know you want to come on back for one more year, and I can't really blame you. And Campbell, I also want you on my team. That's not as much as I was hoping, so let's go a little bit more and a little bit more. That's a lot more, actually. 98 points, so 2 more. So we're going to try to get Campbell Dotson. We're also going to try to get Kendall Fuller and Kareem Hunt. I'm going to increase Kareem Hunt a little bit more. He is an absolute beast, so I want him on this team. 102, okay. I know he doesn't have any offers, but I imagine after week 1, he'll get a lot more offers. I mean, maybe he just takes our offer in week 1. We're going to have to find out. Campbell turned us down, but we got Fuller, we got Hunt, we got Dotson. That's good. Wasn't there one more? Or am I not remembering correctly? Oh, okay, I guess not. I guess I just made that up in my head. All right, let's go to the draft. Now that I think about it, I'm going to try to bring in a quarterback, and his name's going to be Jacoby Brissett. He is an absolute beast in this. If we can't draft the quarterback, we'll have Brissett. That'll be fine. 103. He's still getting more points. That doesn't seem like a good idea, even though I know he's a beast, so we're just not going to do it. Let's go to the draft. So we have the 4th overall pick. There's no quarterbacks up here. So I don't know if we should trade back. I don't know if we should go with an outside linebacker like Beachum. We could go with a strong safety like Preston if we wanted to. Doesn't look all that great. Left end Hicks. who's first in the bench press, 7th in the 3-cone, 5th in the 20-yard. Great top 3 skills. We could go with Reinhardt if we wanted to. I really, we could go with a left tackle. I'm not sure what to do. Do we go with a center? Harvin doesn't, actually Harvin looks awesome, but we don't really need him now. I don't know what to do. I don't think there's any 1-and-1s in the trade offers. What are we in? We're in the 2020 draft. So this is trading back this year. I'd rather something like this for the next year and a 3 and a 6 this year. I think that'd make more sense. That's trading back this year. Trading back this year. I'm going to trade back to next year. That's what I'm going to do. We need a quarterback. And that's not going to be it. We're not going to find a quarterback. There wasn't anybody I was sold on other than that corner, but I don't need a corner. We don't need a corner. We have Fuller, we have Bunting, we have Hargreaves, we have Davis. It didn't make sense to me. Bunch of good running backs, but who really cares? Let's go with this right end, Cedric Lowell. 69 overall, normal development, 24 years old. 77 power move, 67 finesse, 75 speed, 78 acceleration. In the 3rd round, we're taking strong safety, Will Stinson. He's a 67 overall with hidden development, 22 years old. That looks like star development. 86 speed, 73 zone, 60 tackles, 74 pursuit. So heading into year 2, we have a 76 overall team. Greer's a 70, Hunt 92, Evans 92, Godwin 83, OJ Howard's at 84. The offensive line, 81, 66, 89, 56, which is not good in 69. On defense, Fuller 89, Bunting 77. We actually have to realign this real quick because Bunting, yes, is our number 2 guy. Lowell 69, Vita Vey 82, Allen 71, Stewart 71. Barrett 79, David 87, White's an 84, Nassib 76, and Evans is a 76. I mean, we all know this is going to be a bad year, but let's go to the midseason mark. At the midseason mark, we are in last place again at 2-5. The Panthers are 6-2, the Falcons 4-3, and the Saints are 4-4. Who's going to be a free agent? That is David, who I don't know. I guess we should bring him back for the right price. 3 years, 6.2, that's fine. Oh, so you want more money. OJ Howard's coming back, Godwin's coming back. Let's go $5 million. Let's go 2.35. That is fine. Chris Godwin, DeMar Dotson's there as well, but same thing. We're going to wait on him like last year. $49 million. Welcome back. Justin Evans. Sure, why not? 1.7. Good. Hargreaves, 75 overall for a 3rd guy. I'm going to give you 3 years. I mean, he has star development. How do I pass up on that? Beckwith. Now, we don't really need him. But for 1.5, that's nothing. Pierre-Paul, goodbye. Boozer, goodbye. Let's go to the playoffs. Of course we weren't going to make the playoffs. How did we do? We went 7-9. That's really not as bad as I thought. The Panthers 12-4. The Saints and the Falcons 9-7. Take a look at the stats. Will Grier, 3,500 yards, 23 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. That's actually pretty good. Kareem Hunt, about 1,600 yards, 11 touchdowns. Barber with 5. Receiving. Perriman, 755, 8 touchdowns. Evans, 743 with 5. Godwin, 669 with 0. Really? OJ Howard, 666 touchdowns. Kareem Hunt with 206. On defense, David, 120 tackles. Fuller with 100. Sack totals, 4.5 for Vita Vey and Barrett. 3.5 for Johnston. Interceptions, 5 for White. 3 for Evans and Hargreaves. 2 for David, Stewart, and Fuller. We also have to see how the 49ers did. Safety count, nothing. Defensive touchdowns, nothing. Yearly awards. Mahomes with the MVP. And of course, Kareem Hunt's not up here. Coach of the Year, Freddie Kitchens. NFC Offensive Player of the Year. Any Buccaneers? Hey, Kareem Hunt at 9. Buccaneers? Anywhere? Offensive Rookie of the Year. Defensive Rookie of the Year. Johnston at 3. Lowell at 4. And that's going to be it. Was Johnston our safety? Actually, no, that's right. We want to check out the 49ers. Let's go to the NFC West. They went 10-6, so not exactly what I wanted them to do. But maybe we'll trade up if we can see our quarterback that we want to get. Oh, Will Grier got 2. That's not terrible. A bunch in the offensive line, but that's because they're terrible. On defense, Stinson, that was it. Star development up to a 70. I think we're doing pretty well for right now. Bunting's a 79. Fuller's a 90. Hargreaves a 77. That's not bad. Davis 74. Okay, I can definitely work with this. Let's find out who's going to win the Super Bowl. The Rams dominated the Browns to win the Super Bowl 41-17. Wow. Jared Goff, 202, 2 touchdowns, so Gurley went off. Mayfield, 313, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. Gurley, 150 with a touchdown. Chubb with a touchdown. Kelly with a touchdown. Henderson with a touchdown. Njoku, 9 for 103. Beckham, 5 for 92. Touchdown for Cooper Kupp. Brandon Cooks, 53 yards. Touchdown for Antonio Callaway. Expecting big things out of him this year. Now, who next? Watson. Okay, Benjamin Watson retired. That is Levante David, who I still want to bring back. Whoa, wasn't he just a 90? He went down 8 overall? That's crazy. I don't think so. I think so too. You could go to free agency. Dodson's gone. Man, this team is in dire straits because I don't know what they're going to do. I actually do know what they're going to do. They're going to re-sign Winston because they're terrible and they don't really think about the future, which is just silly. Elliott's there. Wow. Not bringing him in, obviously, but that would be great. Trent Williams, he's up there in age, doesn't make sense. Joey Bosa. Okay. I'll do Joey Bosa. That sounds bad, but I'll do him any day of the week. Name a time and place. 96 total points. We're making sure Joey Bosa's on the team. I've never seen him be here before, so. 100. That's oh, that's 8 more. Okay. Let's go here. Let's go here. We still have so much money. 101. That's fine. Richard Sherman's there. No. Max there. Awuze's there. Levante David. We don't really need him. Calais Campbell. Phillip Rivers. I almost would rather draft a quarterback. Do we have a right end? No, right? I didn't think so. So we could get Joey Bosa and like a Derek Barnett and be set for the future, right? That's the same as the Eagles, so let's up it a little bit. I'm really interested to see what this team does in real life in the future. I know they're going to get Winston. And it doesn't make sense, and they're not going to win anything. Sorry if you're a Buccaneers fan. You love this. This team has a ton of potential, but it's just, he's holding it down. I know I already said that, but it's just unbelievable how just naive the Buccaneers are. I would have got rid of Winston so long ago. If I ever saw him do that W thing with his fingers and start biting on them, Jesus, like, get me out of here. I'm going to try to bring in Trent Williams. See what that does for us. 100 points. That'll be fine. He's one of the best offensive linemen in history, in my opinion. Let's advance the week. Tell me I got Joey Bosa. Williams turned us down, but we did get Joey Bosa, so that's fine. What about Barnett? Barnett turned us down. Interesting. Didn't think that was going to happen. I don't really see anybody. Kyle Long? Like... I guess. For 1 year, that's fine, because the money's going to be gone. I'm not really concerned about it. You're going to call me crazy as is for what I'm doing this whole time. Kyle Long's on our team. Good. Let's go to the draft. Look at this quarterback, Garrett Howe. A+ throw power, short accuracy, A- medium accuracy. Welcome to the team. He's a 77 overall, hidden development, only star development. 21 years old. 92 throw power, 77 deep accuracy, 84 medium, 90 short. Now, a lot of you are going to be like, oh, but you traded for Will Grier. It's like, I traded almost nothing for him. If he had a great season, I would have kept him. I wouldn't have drafted that quarterback. But let's be honest, he didn't. So it's not a big deal. That running back looks awesome. I'm not going to do that, though. Do we go with maybe a center? Should we look at the offensive line? That guy's a 4th rounder, even though he's probably going to go 3rd or 2nd. I think I'm going to take this guy right here. Grayson Hartley. He's a 74 overall, normal development, 22 years old. 78 strength, 81 run block, 79 pass block. In the 2nd round, we're going to take strong safety Ellerby. He's a 67 overall, normal development, 21 years old. 85 speed, 72 zone, 60 tackles, 78 pursuit. Heading into year 3, we're a 78 overall team, 81 offense, 81 defense. Howe's a 77, Hunt 92, Evans 92. Godwin's an 84, Howard 85. On the offensive line, 61, 77, 74, 89, and 70. Not looking that good. On defense, Fuller up to superstar development, he's a 90. Hargreaves 77, Bunting's a 79. Bosa 91, Vita Vey 83, Allen's a 70. Stewart 73 up to star development. Stinson's right behind him too. Barrett 79, Devin White 86, Beckwith 74, Nassib 76, and Evans is a 78, or about to be a 78. I still think we're in good shape, so let's go to the midseason mark. At the midseason mark, we're still in last place at 3-5. The Saints are 6-1, Falcons 5-2, and the Panthers are 4-3. Who's going to be a free agent? Vita Vea is coming on back for sure. Kyle Long, no. Perriman, no. So not much, which is kind of expected because there's not much of this team at the moment that isn't signed long term. Let's go 4 years, 5.2, 2.73. That's fine. Kyle Long, goodbye. Perriman, you're actually playing pretty well. Hate to say it because I don't think you're all that great in real life. That'll be fine. Noah Spence is there again. Let's bring him back. Let's not bring him back. Never mind. Carlton Davis. I'll go 4 years, 1.8, 1.16. Thank you. MJ Stewart, I might as well. See if he takes that offer. He will. That's good. Watson Smith is there. I'm not really concerned about that. Ronald Jones is there, which isn't a bad player, but I'll bring him back for 1.8 if he wants. Okay. All right. Everybody else I'm not really interested in, but I also can't sign them. So let's go to the playoffs. We didn't make the playoffs in year 3. How did we do? We went 7-9 again. The Saints 14-2, the Panthers 9-7, and the Falcons 8-8. Take a look at the stats. How? 3,600 yards, 27 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. Not that great. Kareem Hunt 1,300 yards, 9 touchdowns. Barber with 3. Receiving Mike Evans 871, 8 touchdowns. Godwin 736 with 4. Perriman 722, 5 touchdowns. OJ Howard with 3. Kareem Hunt with 4. On defense, Devin White 106 tackles, 100 for Bunting. Sack totals, 10 for Bosa, 4.5 for White, 3.5 for Johnston. Interceptions, 3 for White, 2 for Stewart, Hargreaves, and Evans, 1 for Bunting, Fuller, and Nassib. Do we have anything over here? We do not. Is Kareem Hunt going to be in the top 10? Probably not. Jacoby Brissett, come on. Come on! Coach of the Year, Freddie Kitchens. NFC Offensive Player of the Year, Jacoby Brissett. Oh, okay, we have Hunt and Howe, 9 and 10. Defensive Player of the Year, Devin White at 6. Offensive Rookie of the Year, we have Howe, obviously, number 1. We have Beck at number 7. Defensive Rookie of the Year, we have nothing. Not a huge surprise. Now, I really hope our quarterback has a ton of XP. I know he's not going to, though. Star development, though, I hope. Oh, he has 4, so it'll be an 81. That's not terrible. 3 for Hartley. That's not bad. 4 for our right tackle. 1 for Bosa. 2 for Bunty. Will be an 81. Hargreaves, 279. So our corner's got a way, way better. Obviously, we signed Kendall Fuller. All right, let's go find out who's going to win this Super Bowl. The Saints beat the Patriots 42-10. What an absolute domination. Brissett, 322, 4 touchdowns. Stidham, 4 yards with a touchdown. Is that their... Who is their quarterback? Was it Winston? Must have been with 100 yards with an interception, but why did Stidham throw a pass? Kamara, 89 yards with a touchdown. Michelle, 48. Kamara, 122, 2 touchdowns. 69 yards for Thomas, 58 for Gordon. 2 touchdowns for Traquan Smith. Touchdown for Nick Boyle. All right. Now, we're pretty good to go in our own free agents, right? Unless I want to bring back Kyle Long for whatever reason, which I don't, but maybe I do. I'll do 1 year. We have so much money. You're going to test out free agency. Goodbye. This is such a strange rebuild. They don't really, I don't know. They have a lot of good young players, but just like everything else around them just isn't coming through. Van Der Esch is coming to my team. I can guarantee that. I just did my Cowboys rebuild, so this makes sense that he's there. Harrison Smith's there. I'm not going to do that. We have Stinson. We have Stewart. Michelle Gallup's there. Doesn't make sense. I don't see anything. Edmonds, not really interested. Avery? I'll bring in Avery for 2 years. 61 points. He's not even going to take that. I need an offensive line. Sorry if you just heard that burp, by the way. Anything else? Is there more offensive linemen? We don't have a left tackle. I'm not bringing in a guy that I need to pay. Crosby, I'll bring in. Just a bunch of Band-Aids I'm putting on this team to try to put it back together. Marpet's fine. Harley should be fine. Hopefully bringing him in. And I'll bring in Beluga. Beluga? I don't know how to say it. And I know people tell me I say this name wrong all the time, but that's fine. I'm not really concerned about it. Shaq Lawson's there. We do need a right end. I'm going to bring in Shaq Lawson. 3 years, 6.9. Running out of money, which is a little concerning, but also not at the same time. Let's advance the week because we're trying to get some offensive linemen. We got Lawson, we got Crosby, we got everybody that we wanted to get. Let's go to the draft. With the 11th pick in the first round, we're taking a left outside linebacker that hopefully you can put over to right outside linebacker, Isaiah Vance. He's a 70 overall, hidden development, 21 years old, superstar development, 74 tackles, 64 hit power, 82 speed, 81 acceleration. Awesome. In the second round, we're taking left guard, Kerry Harris. 76 overall, normal development, 22 years old, 93 strength, 77 run block, 75 pass block. And I think that said he was the third ranked player. Wow. In the third round, we're taking right tackle, Leonard Newhouse. He's a 67 overall, normal development, 23 years old, 89 strength, 68 run block, 72 pass block. I could have sworn that it said Vander Esch accepted our offer, but apparently not. I'm going to have to go back and look at that. Heading into year 4, we have an 80 overall team, Howe's an 83, Hunt 94, Evans 93, Godwin 85, OJ Howard's an 86, the offensive line, 79, 80, 77, 89, and 72. I still can't believe that. I could have sworn it said accepted. I guess not, though. Fuller 91, Bunting's up the superstar with 81, Hargreaves 79, Lawson 79, Vita Vea 84, Bosa's a 92, Stewart 75, Avers an 81, White's an 88, Beckwith 75, Barrett's a 78, Vance is a 70, hidden development, but it is superstar, and Evans is an 80. All right, let's go to the midseason mark. At the midseason mark, we are in last place at 1-6. What is going on? The Saints 6-1, Panthers 4-3, and the Falcons 3-4. I just don't get it. Who's going to be a free agent? Who goes there? Devin White, Bunting. All right, I think you're worth 6 years. Let's go here. Let's go there. Welcome back to the team. Bunting, I'm going to bring back. Justin Evans, I'm going to bring back. Let's go 5. Let's go here. Let's go here. Probably going to get a lot more than that realistically, but oh well. Justin Evans, 3 years, $2,950,000. He's back on the team. Pinion, Nassib, Matt Gay, Will Greer, Crosby, Coleman, Beckner, Watt. I don't want any of these guys. Let's go to the playoffs. We knew we weren't going to make it, but how did we end up? 7-9 again. The Saints 11-5, Panthers 8-8, and the Falcons 7-9. I was hoping we could do a little bit better. How? Almost 4,000 yards, 38 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. That's more like it. Kareem Hunt, 1,300 yards, 11 touchdowns. Barber with 3. Mike Evans, 976, 11 touchdowns. Perriman, 835 with 9. OJ Howard, 700 yards, 6 touchdowns. Godwin with 4. 2 for Kareem Hunt. 4 for Barber way down here. On defense, Devin White, 119 tackles. Sack totals, 8 for Vita Vea, 7.5 for Bosa, 5.5 for Lowell, 5 for Avery. Interceptions, 2 for Hargreaves, 1 for Avery, Fuller, and Evans. We have a safety by Lowell. We have no defensive touchdowns, of course. Howe should be in the top 10. Elliott on the Chiefs MVP. There he is at number 7. I love seeing that. Coach of the year. I thought maybe somehow. Howe at number 2. Awesome. Kareem Hunt at number 10. Defensive player of the year. Miles Jack on the Redskins. Offensive rookie of the year. Defensive rookie of the year. Of course not. I don't even remember who we drafted, to be honest. Oh, we got Vance. Why is it Vance up there? What do we have for XP? We have 2 for Howell being 85. Bunch on the offensive line, which is good. What about on defense? Was that Godwin? For some reason that looked like Antonio Brown for a second. I was like, I didn't bring him in. Let's see. Vance has superstar. We knew that. 7 XP, which is awesome. Bunting has 2. We have so many superstars or superstar X factors on this team. We have 1 final year left. I don't think we have much money, which we should look into real quick. Is there anybody I could just cut outright? I see 0 for Marpet. I don't know about that. Mike Evans, obviously not. Barrett, I wouldn't mind cutting. We'll wait on that one, but let's go find out who's going to win the Super Bowl. The Saints beat the Jaguars 14-10. Let's take a look at the stats. Gilbert, no. Nick Foles, 239, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Brissett, 239 with a touchdown. Kamara, 84 yards. Finney with 34, net 25. Jake Butt, 8-4-06. Boykins, 10 for 89 with a touchdown. Thomas, 5 for 79. D.D. Westbrook with a touchdown. Touchdown for Skylar Ford. Now, I believe we're good to go on our own free agents, if I remember correctly. I also don't think we have much money anyways. Do I want to bring back my punter? Yeah, sure. 2.3. Hey! Everybody else I'm not too concerned about. I do want to open up some money depending on who's going to be here. I'm trying to think who's usually here. 4.85. Jarvis Landry. Ronnie Hudson, I wouldn't mind, even though Hartley's fine. Kyle Fuller. Boykins. Or Boykin. Thinking Boykin's the basketball player. What would this cost us? Apparently more than we have. 4.3. Okay, we're going to have to open up some space. I want to bring somebody in. And Shaquille Barrett's probably not even going to play next year, or he's going to be a backup, I mean. I'm not cutting him, even though that would be a smart move, probably. Let's open up $6 million right here. Oh, you got an XP point. Don't really care. Don't care whatsoever. There must be other spots. Barber, we could definitely cut. He's 29 years old. He's on his way out. Anyways. What else do we have here? Hargreaves, I'm not going to do. Our punter I just brought back. Beckwith, I'll keep. Ronald Jones. Lowell. Stinson. I don't really know what that opened up for us. Probably a little bit of money, right? Oh, we have 13.9. Oh, I can definitely bring him in then. Let's go here. Let's go here. See what that does for us. 75. Let's start over. Let's see what he wants to start off with. Would he rather shorter years, so at 29? Oh, that's the answer. Okay. Polite there for 78 points. I would not mind that even a little bit. 96 points, even though that doesn't make sense. Now that I think about it. We're going to bring him in anyways. We have one more year left. What's the big deal? That's the one thing I do like about my long-term rebuild. Good, we got both of them. More than this is that, like, this is the last year, so I can't trade draft picks to next year or anything like that. It just doesn't make sense. But in my long-term rebuild, where I think I just recorded up to year 4 or 5, something like that. And this is going to be coming out probably when week 2 is coming out. Maybe, no, week 3 is coming out. All right, what pick do we have? We have pick number 12. And I want to make sure we get a good player right here. So let's take a look at what we really need at this point. Probably offensive line help. Yeah, we need center will be fine. We need a right tackle. We need a left tackle. Left tackle will probably be fine. Receivers were fine. Linebackers were fine. Other than middle linebacker too. Defensive line. Safeties are actually pretty fine if you want to look into it a little bit. So offensive line help, I guess would be the best way to go. Unless we want to go with a strong safety. There's a right guard. Let's take him. Deion Grant, 72 overall, hidden development, 21 years old. We'll put him at tackle. 85 strength, 64 run block, 80 pass block. In the second round, we're taking right tackle Derek Kerr. He's a 70 overall, hidden development, 21 years old, only star. 85 strength, 80 run block, 76 pass block. I kind of like him a little bit more than my last pick. Heading into our final year, we have an 82 overall team, 85 offense, 85 defense, Housen 85, Hunt 94, Evans is a 94, Godwin 86, Boykins 83, OJ Howard's an 85, the offensive line, Newhouse, Corbett, Hartley. What am I doing? Heading into our final year, we have an 83 overall team, 87 offense, 85 defense, Housen 85, Hunt 94, Evans 94, Godwin 86, Boykin 83, OJ Howard 85, the offensive line 71, 81, 79, 88, and 70. On defense, Fuller 92, Bunting 83, Hargreaves is an 80, Lawson 79, Vita Vey 84, Joey Bosa 93, Stewart 76, Avery 81, we have Vance 77, Devin White 90, Beckwith 75, Polite 81, and Evans is a 79. Let's go to the playoffs, even though we're probably going to miss out on it. And of course, we missed the playoffs in our final year. We went 7-9 for the 4th year in a row. Panthers 11-5, Saints 10-6, and the Falcons 8-8. Let's see how Howard did. 4,100 yards, 31 touchdowns, 11 interceptions. Not bad. Hunt 1,100 yards, 10 touchdowns. Jones with 5. Evans almost 1,100 yards, 6 touchdowns. OJ Howard 750 with 5. Boykin 700 with 7. Godwin 684 with 6. Kareem Hunt 589 with 6. Jones with 2. On defense, Stewart 112 tackles, 107 for White, 104 for Fuller. Sack totals, Vita Vey and Joey Bosa, 6.5, 6 for Lowell, 3.5 for Avery, Polite, and Johnston. Interceptions, 4 for Devin White, 1 for Evans, Bunting, Stewart, Fuller, and Hargreaves. Do we have any safeties? We have 2 by Lowell. Nice. No defensive touchdowns. Let's take a quick look at the yearly awards before ending this video. Gurley with the MVP. No Buccaneers. Coach of the Year. No Buccaneers. Offensive Player of the Year. We have Kareem Hunt at 8. Somehow Howe's not up here. Defensive Player of the Year. Devin White at 6. Offensive Rookie of the Year. We drafted a bunch of offensive linemen other than Pete Younger. Defensive Rookie of the Year. Hey, we have Bankston at number 10. Now let's take one final look at our team. You know what I'm going to do? Let's look at the upgrade players, see what we have for points, and then go look. 7 for Deion Grant. 6 for Kerr. Okay, so the offensive line's awesome. Bankston with 5. 2 for Vance. 2, nothing too crazy. Which is kind of expected at this point in the game, but I was a little disappointed. 84 overall team, too. We turned this team around. We're just in a tough division. 89 offense, 87 defense. I mean, come on. Look at this offensive line. Pretty good in my opinion. Grant should be starting right here. I'm not sure why he's not. He has superstar. Wow, Kerr with just star. I mean, this team's pretty good. Vance is up to a 79, so he's a backup with the superstar development. But who did we draft? We drafted Abraham. We drafted Vance, who's up there. Okay, Vance over here, 79. Stinson, 74, which is awesome. Bankston, 65. Obviously, we signed Fuller. Who else did we sign? Joey Bosa, because he's never there. On the offensive line, we drafted Grant. We drafted Hartley. We drafted Kerr. We signed Kareem Hunt. We signed Boykin. I think we did pretty well for ourselves. We're just in a tough division. But that will be it for this video. If you liked the video, give it a like down below. Make sure to check out my channel, subscribe for more content. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.